What's going on, guys? This is your boy Xerion, and today we are playing some Timberborn. Now, this game is a very addictive game. If you like city building and sandbox gaming, this is it. So this game is based about beavers that are trying to build a dam to survive the drought season. Your beavers it's like a simulation city build where you use beavers to build a city, but at the same time build survival stuff like crops and water and stuff like that. Water in this game is very scarce, but sometimes is very... I always say there's a lot of it, just say that. If you run out of water, your beavers die. You run out of food, your beavers die. If you have no beavers, you can't build a colony, so forth. So we're gonna hop into my game. I've been playing this for quite a while now. I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna record it and see how it goes. I'm trying to get into the YouTube, so hope you guys support me and smash that like button and subscribe, and please leave a comment if you can, and let's see what I can make out of this. Alright, so I'm just gonna hit continue. I'm gonna let it load. It does take a while to load. Buildings and structures in this game is very, block by block base, where all buildings and all structures must be firmly placed on the ground or on a supported solid structure. So a tip of building is to mark solid, such as a lodge or a warehouse. You can build all structures on its roof. So basically saying warehouses, houses, any solid labeled object is able to be built on top of. You can build skyscrapers of houses. You can make apartment complexes. You can make farming lodges. Like, you can build whatever you want. It's a sandbox game. There's some arcade stuff in there for beavers to boost up their morality and so forth like that. Monuments to bring up their inspiration and awe, so forth. It's a good all-around community build game. I wish it was two-player. Right now it's single-player. That'd be cool. If it was two-player, I would totally beef it out with somebody to survive it. Alright, we are in the game. So right now the game starts off paused. That's a good deal because you don't know what the heck you're going to run into. Just to give you a look at what I have currently. So right now I've got my first district. This is the hub of the district. This is District 1. And this district has currently 96 residents in its living dimension. The blue is what it owns. It owns all this land, all the way up to here. And there's a reason why it goes beyond this red line. The lodge, the lines, is the distance from this lodge. This is the center focal point of the entire city. And the farther you go out, the redder it gets. These guys are district gates. These separate that district from another district. The path length that this thing provides you is only so long. I think it's 71 tiles. So in 71 tiles of any direction, this coloration will happen. The red will stop. You don't have to put that there. It will just eventually stop. And that is the farthest your beavers will go. If you put a building right here, yeah, they'll come, they'll build it even though it's outside of the limit. But don't push it, because they're not going to go very far at all. It's the limit. Same with these district gates. They will go through them back and forth from different districts, back and forth. But they are a separator. They are owned. Each beaver is owned by a certain district, by these guys. Basically, these are the mayors, and so forth. So I have District 1. I have District 4. Yep, District 4. And I have District 6 right here. These districts are made up together as a giant teamwork to this water. All of this water. This water comes from a waterfall up here, which is the water source. It only goes for maybe 3 or 4 days. And then after those days, the drought season begins. This little guy up here at the top right corner will tell you when the drought season starts. Now, when the drought season starts, it will then tell you how long that drought season is. You don't know before the drought season how long that drought season is. It is between 5 days and 9 days. So you'll get a random day counter of how many days there will be no water in this entire map. This dam that you've built, which is right here, or I've built, this dam right here, is what keeps water in the map. So all my beavers in all districts are relying on this one canal right here to survive. If that water dries up, it's over, bro. We got beavers dying. These are water pumps. They pump it out of here. So therefore, meaning if the droughts ever got longer, this dam would have to get bigger and more water would have to be saved. So yeah, so there's that. So this district here is the main district. This is District 1. This is the first district that started. I have wheat, I have carrots, I have trees, I have really long-term trees that take forever to grow. I've got berries. So they are happy on the food scale, as you see up here. This one, 1762. Okay, so they're fine with that. Same with water. Okay, that's not all their water. Okay, that's their water. So 475 food, 1,150 water. We're good in water. Now you would think, okay, turn the pumps off. You're good. You have 1,150 water, 96 residences. You should survive about 3 days. Yeah, but drought is not 3 days. It's 5 days. And if this is all they're surviving on, good freaking luck. Now, let's move over to here. These are basically generators. They run a cogwheel setup where they go through the gears and stuff like that to run each and every building that is here. So this is a power source, in a way, a generator. These guys here are hamster wheels, and they produce power too. When the drought happens, these wheels stop because there's no water flow anymore, and I have to turn these guys on, which I have to recruit 3 guys to keep the power flow in here, along with 2 windmills to assist the process. Also, apartment complexes, yep, they can go up too. So you can see they're all just chilling right now. The game's paused. You can zoom in super close to them. They're running right now. They don't look like they look dead, but look, they are actually alive. So that works. He wants water, but he's being freaking lazy. The water's right there. Just move over, bro. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Why? Why'd you have to go whoop whoop whoop? You ding dong. All right. Anyway, so when the drought season happens, obviously, and then I'll turn this pump on to keep this water here. So yes, I'm consuming some of the thirst quenching for lake priorities, but it will keep this water here, which will keep all this green, because as you can see, water doesn't go very far. This green is where I can plant and grow and flourish. Dead, you ain't gonna live. You're dead. So to keep this green, you have to keep the water, which in turn I would need to keep the water here to keep all this green. But I did have a technique to prevent, if this water did deplete, this stuff still can grow, because I created what I known as a canal, and that is right here. So what this is this is a water flow from the outside world, okay, which right now it's shut, and it runs to this pump. Okay, so this water will flow into here, fill it up, cool. This here, water will flow in, fill it up, cool. So no matter what, drought season or not, this is always going to be full of water from a beaver or from natural flooding. With this, underneath here, this unusual looking path right here, this weird looking path. What this is a flood tunnel, okay, or known as a sewage line if necessary, I guess. But this will keep the land around this area watered. I shut the gate here, locking the water in, turn this water dump on, which is not on, but there is a beaver running it, 23%, to keep this all alive. So even if this water did run out, as long as there's water in these guys, we're good. This would be high priority in the drought season. Also, I have one right here. This one's also owned by District 1, but it also provides water for District 4. So there's a pump here from District 1 to help support water, and here is District 4's power to water thing too. Water floods in, keeps this channel completely flowing hardcore with water, which runs down to these paddle wheels, which generate enough juice, which right now they're producing at 720 HP, Yes, HP, even though it says hit points, basically, but it's not. HP is considered power in this game. So, right now, with this water flow going, it's producing 720 HP, and I need 810 HP to run all of this. So, theoretically, if I was to turn this guy on, which is only 50, I believe. Yeah, it's a 50. It still would not be enough to turn this bad boy on, or better on. It could 50 more. That's 770. That's really close, but this will still function even at 10. Like, they go really slow in percentages, but in productive and efficiency, but they're still producing even on 10 power out of 810. It will still function, but super slowly. So that is my setup, and then right here I have like the storage units. It's like a U-Haul storage unit. Each unit is 200 of each item in the game, maxed out for 200 of every single item in the game, which is this giant list right here. And therefore, if I see this, I'm like, oh man, it's 100%, 200 and 200 explosives. That means this is done. I should have 200 explosives right here. And why it says 5 is because the production unit, this guy, or is it this guy? No, it's this guy, has 5 in his shop. He has 5 explosives here and a full 200 in here. He's done producing. This dude is done producing. He also has max paper. Therefore, meaning he's just waiting for me to place bombs. That's all he's doing. He's waiting for me to say, hey, blow this section up. Go for it. That's what he's waiting for. And so, considering he's not doing anything, the game really has a very good technique on this, where if he has nothing to do because he's full and everything's done, he just chills. Like, I know there's some beavers that will sit at the door of each building saying, hey, there's no need to work, I'm just chilling. They will actually come out here and help crop, help get logs, help build stuff. Like, they continuously work. If you ever see a beaver sitting here at the door chilling, it's because you're not giving your beavers anything to do. So they're done doing everything you've asked them to do, and they're just chilling. They're just waiting for the next project. These big places here are transport routes, so if you got a district gate between 2 districts, you'll need one of these, and you will need one of these on both sides. I have 2 on this one because it really needed resources. When I first started this out, I needed to pump in resources galore into this place. But right now, I don't need it, so that's why they're zeros. This guy, full people, District 1, this is what they're providing for District 1. District 1 should be receiving it, which they have because their stock is empty. That means they're utilizing these goods from this district immediately after they've been dropped off. So that means I still have projects going here that I may have forgotten that existed. But the one project I do know that is still currently functioning is this. This is a district gate still. That means this is a district and this is a district. District 1, District 6. So, I need to tear up this path, set down dynamite, place new platforms here, put a new path here to let these guys go back to work. This guy, this guy, and this guy, these guys all will lose their job in this process. This place right here, all of this will be unfunctional for a short time. The game is paused, as you can see here. The reason why it's paused is because I do plan on demolishing this, replenishing it, everything. So what you want to do is wait until they're all going to bed. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. They're all enjoying life. See, they're enjoying life. This is their stats and their goods and what they do for a living and how old they are and their hunger and thirst and everything. Wait for everybody to go to bed. Okay, this is the best time to do it. And the reason why is it doesn't screw up your homeless and your unemployment amounts. And bed. Pause. Okay, so everybody has went to bed. Everybody's been reset in the game because when they go to sleep, they reset. Therefore, it doesn't mean that they lost their job overnight. It just means that when they come out, they want to do something. They don't want to just sit around. So, I'm going to give them something to do. So, we're going to go ahead and demolish this path, which is going to make a lot of people homeless. And then I'm going to go to flooding and place down bombs and start it back up again. And I'm going to let the beavers place these bombs down one by one by one. As you'll see here in a minute, they're going to start carrying what looks like crates over to these locations. It looks like this place here, yep, nope, see, jobless. There's no job, no job, no job. No way they're going to get here. So right now, these are all shut down. No trees are going to get harvested. No beavers are going to come through here and put anything here. Nothing. This is all shut down. And there is nobody working here anymore. They all got canned. Okay, these guys are placing them down. These bombs do kill beavers, so you want to wait until they go away and then hit explode. Because if I would explode it right now, this beaver would die. Straight up dead. You'd be plastered to the dirt. There we go. Wait for him to leave and detonate. Then immediately after doing that, hit path, hit your little things, put this up, and then take your path, put it down, and they're going to start building this path, which as each one comes available, they're going to open back up. New beavers are going to come in. Oh, 14. Dang, I just went up 7. So you see the spring good. 1 cannot connect to building. There's 6 buildings that are not connected to land, which I guess I'll have to figure that one out because that's not 6 buildings. And 4 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect. Building lacks materials. Which one? That one. Oh, bread. Gotcha. Or potatoes. Yeah, potatoes. So I'm needing more potatoes. Therefore, meaning even if I was to find the potato one, it should be empty. Potato. Yeah, I don't know which one. But yeah, it means I need to build a bigger potato farm to satisfy this dude. He's consuming it 100% faster than normal. I have 340 in the game. But anyway, that's full too. So anyway, so they're going to start building that. Yep, see, he went back to work, which is, they're not going to keep their old jobs. Like, they're going to be new beavers taking the old positions. Those beavers that got canned, basically, have now moved on to different lives. So, new beavers are going to take the old jobs. This one's going to get consumed by beavers almost immediately. The moment this gets built. Yep. The moment that gets built, this is going to get consumed with beavers. There we are. So once these 2 are built, then this path becomes available again, and they can start trading like they used to constantly. Lacking workers. Okay, so sometimes you'll get this situation where there's lacking workers on already built structures. It's because beavers have a life expectancy of, I think, 80. So, you know, they die. They die. So when they die, another beaver is supposed to take their place, but if you have all your beavers working at certain locations, there's not going to be enough beavers to take over that space, basically. So, as said, if the beavers... So you have to basically relieve beavers from their old positions to take the new positions. As you see, every time I remove a beaver from this work hut, the workers go down. And boom, we're satisfied. Now, if new beavers grow up, like turn from babies to adults where they can now work because they can't work when they're babies, which we have 7 babies. If one of these 7 babies turns into adults, then they will be jobless because all the jobs are filled currently. I would just hit the plus sign here and give him a hauling job. Hauling jobs is basically like Express in real life, or like any recruiting job in real life. Oh, 3 days until drought season. 3 days. It doesn't tell you how long the drought's coming or how long it's going to be, but it's in 3 days. So I have 3 days to prepare for this water flow to become stagnant. And I have to shut every single dam down. Considering the drought season is still currently going, I don't have to open that floodgate so that I don't have to worry about this pump. But I do want to pause this pump. And I do want to open this floodgate The reason why is now I can stock up on water. Because right now, that's consuming water. I have natural water right here. So I'm going to do the old natural route and do it that way. We're going to shut this all the way down. I found out if you leave it at 50% and you come up here and you drop it 1/4%, you would think that's 50, right? Because you divided one block in half. Divide one block in half. That's 50-50, right? So this flooding into here should be equal to coming out. Wrong. This will flood this entire location if this is not all the way down to 0 in height. I don't know why. I think it's because water will hit here and then reflect back like a wave, and then that will cause a ripple effect, which causes flooding. Oh, see, this just drained. Why? Where's this water going? Okay, we'll drop it down to 2. See, that's way too fast. Maybe the water flow pressure needs to build up. Like maybe we have too much water flowing out that front end for it to build up. As you can see here, it's filling fast, but it's also filling that tunnel fast. So is it gonna flood if I keep it open like that? No? It's still going? Okay, we're good. I think. It's not filling any higher than that. It's staying at that height. Wait, is it going up? Nope, wait. Nope, it's staying. It's staying. Okay, we're good. So now this is flowing at full speed out the hole. It's going to keep all this green. Oh, see? Sometimes that happens. So what happens there is that considering I'm consuming water here to go down this tunnel, it's taking away 1 block worth of water from this, which is causing this to drain faster than this. This is all the way down. So if I wanted to, I can go half, which is going to do the same thing I told you, where it'd ripple. The water will start filling, so forth like that. These are going to stop spinning because now the water is becoming stagnant because I've raised the gate 1/2 block. This is going to continue filling. So the best way to do this is bring them all down and copy the other gate. So there's only 3 open here. And then, see, there's 3 open, 3 open. This is a perfect ratio. This will fill, and it should not have that problem anymore. This should be perfect. So you have to kind of do that to kind of keep things smooth. I have 8 unemployed. Let's see if I can find all these unemployed beavers. It's just District 1. District 1 is completely oh man, I have a lot of beavers for what needs to be work. That's full. That's full. Like, I have a surplus of beavers in this district. There's 8 workless, unemployed beavers. And that's, oh, well, that's underpowered now. That's underpowered now? Should I just turn this on and just say forget it? More power, the better. Because that's still doing that. Which I don't quite understand why it's doing that. It shouldn't do that, but it's doing it. But yeah. So we got that. This is shut completely because, you know, it is what it is. But as you can see, water flew down here a little bit, which opened that. So let's go bop. As you'll see here, hopefully. Nope. Okay, that was already full of water to begin with. There we go. But it's greening this area, so it's preventing this shit. This is what happens when a dry and wet collide. Plants don't grow. That's why I'm making this entire path for that specifically. So let me demolish this. Here. Yes. Yes. Then we're going to do demolishing, which this place over here does not have explosives. They have not developed high enough for explosives. So this district over here will have to put in the work. So hopefully they can reach this district. I'm hoping they can put in them all. If they can't, oh yeah. If they can at least get to here, I can open this back up and I could tell these guys, hey, forget that district for a minute, or no, keep the district there, but send some bombs over to that side. Yes, they're gonna do them all. Yes. I'm not gonna detonate it, I promise. I don't want to kill my beavers. My beavers are my friends, okay? I don't want to kill my beavers. Yeah, go get water. There you go. And detonate. Oh, that's oddly satisfying. Help you see there's water down there? It's filling. Oh, I keep thinking things are filling. Like it looks like the... Oh, I can't do it because I need a district gate between. District gate. Think. There we go. And then now connect. You have to have a district gate between two districts. It will not let you connect them. So once this becomes available, I might transport some bombs to the next district. Because we got bombs producing here. They're right here. And we have bombs producing here. So these two districts have bombs. This one does not. This one has not developed that process yet, nor do they have a water wheel. So we'll see what happens there. I am heading to the end of this video, but I will keep going for a little bit longer. We may not hit the drought season during this video, but I will probably make another video from the start of this drought season to the end of this drought season, just to show you guys what the drought season's like and what to expect in it. Other than that, yeah, we're just gonna let these guys build that shit up. We'll spit it up. Bah! I spit it at full max speed. We still have a day and a half to go, or a day and a quarter to go. They're going to bed right now. That's why you don't see any beavers running around. That just keeps doing that. I don't know. Oh, is it because this is a perfect ratio, but I have two pumps here, so therefore meaning the water level's going down faster than it is filling or coming out. So that makes sense. So these pumps are causing this back and forth effect. So if I was to take out one of these, once again, that should be... No, not all of them. Not all of them. Oh, I almost flooded it. I almost flooded it. Oh, see, even one quick mistake like that could cause a massive failure. Unsynchronized, shut that gate. There we go. So now we have two gates open instead of three. So yeah, so about one of these is equal to one of these. Not exactly, because these only produce when they're not full. But this produces like a tremendous amount of water in seconds. Like these are ranged in minutes and these are ranged in seconds. Like you can flood this entire place just by shutting another one of these. You could flood this entire place. Because there's three. Two of these are pumping. Oh, it's still... Oh, it's not as bad, but it's still happening. Let's try shutting that one. Oh, I bet you it's going to back up. Oh, I bet you. Unless it's just going to rush out that hole. It's still flowing, still functioning. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I will go ahead and end it here. This was Timberborn. A wonderful game to play. And I'm going to pause it right here for the next video to happen. And please, like I said, subscribe, leave that like button. And for more information on this game and for future videos, please leave a comment down below. Tell me how I'm doing. Tell me if this is a good way of producing myself on the YouTube. And yeah, I read your feedback and I hope to see y'all again. Peace out, guys.